Today was another rough day with COVID symptoms. I did talk to my doctor and he agreed that I just did way too much over the weekend and I just overdid it. And so that's why I'm having a relapse in COVID symptoms. Thank all of you for your wonderful messages and your support. I really appreciate it. But anyways, girl, let's get into some makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of my socials in the chat, especially the Ghost app. You girls might know about the Ghost app. I love the Ghost app. I'm always on the Ghost app. I will run and hide on the Ghost app when this one gets too crazy, girl. Hey, Leanna. Just getting all of my socials in the chat. XO, and then my TikTok. Is ash.1077. I guess I should put a clock next to it because I call it the clock app. I don't refer to it as the music note app. And then the grid app is IG. I just refer to apps that way just because the app that if you're talking about an app that's different than what you're live streaming on, you need to use talk special code because you don't want the algorithm to shadow ban you. So that's why I call apps different names. But right now the Ghost app is my favorite. Oops. There we go. And I went viral on the Ghost app, which is so crazy. I think that's now my biggest video on there. I went viral on the Ghost app maybe 2 or 3 times, but only at 20 something K. And then I think I'm sitting at 60K now, which is crazy. So crazy. Oh, where is my powder? I need my powder. Hold on. Leanna says, "Wow, yeah, girl, you need to get on the TikTok shop or something because the stuff that you make is so cute. You need to have your own online shop." Oh, I need to powder, and then I'm gonna put something on my lips because they're really dry. I made a new friend on TikTok today. It was really funny because somebody I should say the clock app. I've been going to a lot of engagement lives on the clock app. If any of you are looking to grow on there or grow your account, that's a good way to do it. Go to engagement lives and you will meet so many cool people on the engagement lives and you follow them, they follow you type of thing. And then you just make it a point to really engage with each other's content, which is so cool. You just get to meet cool people that are I don't know, open-minded and just want to put good stuff on the internet, and that's the best type of person to be. But oh god, I literally just turned on my message request today on the clock app because I do have a PO box now, so I can do collabs with businesses and stuff. But like what I don't want is like creepy messages. Oh god. I'm not even gonna freaking answer. Some weirdo messaged me and said no one likes a teaser. Block. Block. Report. Report. No more creeps 2025. Report. Freaking creepy. Yeah, that's why I don't have my message requests on. Okay. What is her name? Okay. Southern Saved. Literally all one word. Southern. No, Southern with 2 N's. Southern and Saved. She was so cool. And I was on her live today. I said, hey girl. I'm live on YouTube right now. Now, if you wanna join, okay, let's see if she shows up. There, on the clock app, well, and on this app too, and I don't do this, and this is why, you can like have like your live like open for other people to join. And there's a lot of people who do that on there. Like, no shade to anybody who does that, but like, I would not do that, okay? Because this is my life. I want to talk about what the heck I want to talk about. I don't want some like lunatic like ranting at me in the other screen, okay? That's not fun for me. What am I doing? I told you I wanted to do my lips. Let me start with my lips. Lana says that's cool. Yeah. It is cool. I love meeting cool people. Getting my... And I can't get you gone. The lip gloss that I've always said that I hated, I've been looking for it. Because now I'm having second thoughts. Maybe I don't hate it. But it's the same lip gloss as this. But it's in the shade, what shade is it? Pixie Dust. It's the one that looks just like this, the one I'm always complaining about. Like, ow, it's too purple. Well, yeah. Well, now I have a hankering for it, and I need to try it again to make sure I don't hate it. That makes sense, right? Right. This is Maybelline Color Sensational in the shade Totally Toffee. This is like the perfect lip liner. That's why I'm always using it. I've been obsessed with this lip liner since 2022. Like, it has been my go-to for a long time. And when I line my lips, I only overline them on the, like, this part and then this part. This live is so chill. Am I gonna regret saying that later? If you know, you know. It's been pretty crazy on here. But it is only Tuesday, so the live's gonna get crazier in the end of the week. I just finished watching... Did I finish it? Yes, I finished it. I just finished watching... This is 920 by Maybelline. I just finished watching Sydney White with Amanda Bynes. And Such a good movie. I love that movie. Did I just? Yeah, I did. I love the way they shot it. It's like literally so pretty. Like all the places and the ways they shot it. This is All I Want by Mac. I'm obsessed with this stuff. But the whole movie, she has this like really like frosty lip and like frosty makeup look, and like it just looks like there's a spotlight on her face, like in every single scene, on every single angle. It is so beautiful. Like she has like a lipstick like this, but like all over her lips, and then she has, I think it's like a light purple eyeshadow. I have to, girl, I gotta watch it again. It's free on YouTube right now. I could link it in the comments for you girlies. Hi girls, how are you girls? Also, I plucked my eyebrows today. I plucked my eyebrows and I plucked my mustache today. My mom recently, by the way, thank you mom if you're watching. My mom installed one of those like magnification mirrors in my bathroom, and it like hooks up to the wall and it has like a light on it, and like girl, like when you look at yourself in that thing, you can see everything. Sometimes it's not a good thing to see everything, you know what I mean? But anyways, girl, let's get into this makeup. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Lock-It Shadow Primer. You know that lately I have not been really liking this stuff, but I'm wondering if maybe it's because I'm not working fast enough, you know? So let's see. I think I'm going to use my Urban Decay palette tonight. Ooh, I'm loving these eyebrows. They look so fresh and clean. This is my Urban Decay. I think it's called Bailout. And yeah, let's get started. I have my brushes in like a weird place. I'm going to start with this color. Right here. And just put down like a... I'm just going to put down a layer of it in the crease. A transition color, if you will. Oh yes, girl. I have all my fans on right now and I have like a nice cold icy breeze hitting me. Oh, it feels so good. I love cold things. You girls know that I love cold things. Like, I'm about to be in my prime with fall and winter, girl. Like, I love cold icy things. Like, the colder the better, okay? And if any of you are new here and wonder why, like, it's because I faint in the heat. So, you know what they say, I didn't choose the thug life chose me. This looks a little funny, but it's okay. We're gonna just go with it. We're gonna just go with it. Okay. Now I'm gonna take... I have the feeling that this could go very, like... Yeah, Leanna said, you know, you could do makeup for weddings and make some money. I know. I've done that before. I've done wedding makeup before. I wish I was well enough to do it now, because I totally would. That's the thing. My COVID symptoms are all over the place. I had a fever on Sunday. Again, I had a 100-degree fever on Sunday. The COVID just doesn't want to let go of me. I don't know. But yeah, like, I would love to do that. I just would be afraid that I'd be like, I have to tell people, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do your wedding, and like the day of, the day before, I'd be like, hey, sorry, my COVID symptoms are back, I can't come. You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, then I'm gonna take this color. It's called Chopper. It's this one right here. And I've literally, ooh, that's pretty. I've never used these colors before. I'm not a big eyeshadow person. Like, I'm more of like a face makeup person. But I've been getting into eyeshadows lately. Look at that. And that's why you put down the white base, because it really like brings the eyeshadow to life. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. Look at that gold, girl. So Leanna said, how long do the COVID symptoms last for? So the pulmonologist said that they can last for up to 12 weeks. And so I'm like on week 8, I think. I have a cut on my lip. What the heck? I've not been good about moisturizing my lips because I'm literally all over the place. See this right here? This is from when I was chopping potatoes and I didn't use a cutting board and I hurt myself. By that I mean I cut my finger open by accident. And so I took my Vaseline and I put it in the bathroom because if you don't know, Vaseline is like the best way to encourage healing if you have a wound. Neosporin is not good. Don't use it. Use Vaseline. That's literally what medical professionals and medical websites prefer now, is Vaseline, because it promotes healing. Or Aquaphor. But anyways, girl, I just had a little tub of Vaseline because I used to have like the squeezy thing of Aquaphor, but then my mom had a wound or some kind of problem, so she took my Aquaphor, and then I just never replaced my Aquaphor. But I do like the squeeze tube better because then it doesn't get like contaminated or whatever, but I didn't have that. So I just took my little, because I always keep a little tub of Vaseline in my nightstand because my lips get dry at night, and like I like to moisturize my lips and like sometimes my eyelids, under my eyes, my eyelashes with Vaseline. And anyways, it's been in my bathroom, so I haven't been doing my nightly Vaseline, and now I have a crack in my lip, so that's nice. Again, we're going to go back in with this nice, really nice copper color. Oh, there's our hair there. And put it over this white. That probably sound like a crazy dumpster fire story, but that's the truth. That's what we're working with so far. Oh my gosh. This live stream is so chill. It's nice for a change though, you know? Because I was live streaming earlier, and then earlier was better, and then I was going later, and I was like I think one day it happened by accident where I just like ended up on live later, like for like no real reason, and then it was like popping, and I was like, okay, I'll just be on live later, no problem. I'm gonna take this shade called Faith right here. I really like this palette, actually. It's very compact and like easy to work with. It's not like too crazy or overwhelming. I'm just gonna deepen up the crease. And then just blend it out. Oh no, I'm sorry, you girls can't see. In these, I'm going to take some of that, more of that transition color, and just buff it around the edges, because I feel like it's getting a little patchy. We don't want patchy. Okay. I'm going to take more of that darker brown and put that into the crease. I almost did mashed potato makeup today, but my Thanksgiving looks are going to be making a comeback, girl. I feel like I cut myself like on my nose yesterday when I was shaving my face on live. Like, it's not big enough for me to like be able to see it, but like I can feel it. It's like a paper cut. Oh well. It'll go away, I guess. I'm gonna do the same thing here, and I'm gonna take some of that transition shade, and then I'm gonna go just over the edges to make sure we're getting the best blend possible. I kind of feel like we could stop there, but I kind of feel like we could go a little deeper. I love these like little like cone brushes lately. I'm kind of obsessed with them. I'm going to take the shade Rebound, which is the darkest shade right here. And then I'm going to go... I'm actually going to kind of create a little like wing on the eye. Like that. And then I'm going to kind of like curve it around. Very like 2008, like Taylor Swift. If you look back on old pictures of Taylor, like you can see that she really liked doing her makeup this way. Like she liked a wing that connected to an emphasized outer V. I feel like you can't see me. Let me get closer. Wow, you're like right there now. Wow. And of course we're gonna like go and re-emphasize that liner with liner, but ew, I don't like this. What is this? I need to fix that. Yeah, you should go live making jewelry, Leanna. That would be really good. On YouTube, you have to get to 50 subscribers. I'm trying to think. Yeah, YouTube, it's 50. The clock app, I don't know. I think they kind of like give it out randomly. Like I couldn't go live on the clock app, or I don't know, maybe I could. I know that they changed their rules recently, but you know that I feel like YouTube is the best, and that's why this is why I'm here, and this is why this is my main platform. Okay. I'm scared to make this over blended, honestly. Like you don't want to over blend it because then you lose the definition. But I'm going to take some of that second color called Faith. I'm going to use this brush. It's kind of like tapered. And then I'm going to just blend it over the edges. Okay. I feel like that's good. I did. I decided that I'm gonna use different eyelashes today. I might use these. They're just so big that I don't know about all that. Girl, now that's an eyelash. You should be. You can go live on the Music Note app. Period. Yeah. Do that then, especially like, I don't know, like, I don't know what was going on today, but like today at like, I don't know, today in like the afternoon, like everybody was live, like even like the big TikTokers, like Michaela Naguera, whatever her name is, the one who says Kim Kardashian, she was live today. And like a bunch of like big brands and like other people, so something was going on TikTok today. Maybe these lashes are not that bad. Maybe I just had them too long. Wearing lashes too long can really like ruin them for you, girl. Today we're going ghetto. We got the big boys. Just gonna trim this right here. Okay, now we're gonna test them again. Yeah, like if you have your lashes too long, like your lash band isn't trimmed properly, it can ruin your whole look. It can like make them look like saggy. Oh, I hate how the camera does that, how it focuses on the palette and not me focus on me. Okay, are you too close now? Should I scoot back? I don't know. You tell me, girl. Okay, I have to go fast because today is Dancing with the Stars Day. And I feel like I have this problem every week. And I can't be late for Dancing with the Stars. So we gotta pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. What am I looking for? I'm like looking for two things at one time. I want my eyelash glue. That's what I'm looking for. So let's just look for that right now. Eyelash glue, where are you? Just had you the other day. You couldn't have gone far. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, and here's the other thing. I was like, bro, look at this lip gloss, girl. I'm obsessed. This is Anastasia. You know what is so funny is, oh, and here's my pliers. You know I can't do a lash without pliers. Am I gonna wear black eyeliner today? Might. I don't know. I do like brown. You know what? We're gonna stick with brown because brown is that girl. Anytime that I get an eyeliner, my mom always asks, not an eyeliner, a lip liner. No, a lip gloss. She's always like, does it taste? And I feel like no one's informed my mom that like lip gloss that tastes hasn't been a thing since like 1999. Oh no, where's my glue? Okay, there it is. Yeah, that hasn't been a thing since like 1999, Mom. But she thinks it's like a totally normal thing to ask, which is so funny. Like people aren't eating their lip products anymore like they used to. Okay, I'm gonna curl these eyelashes. This is my Revlon eyelash curler. Oh no, did I just ruin them? No, I didn't. I just put a little bit of curve. A little bit of curve in them. Okay, that's how we like it. That's the way, I like it. There's been crazy remixes coming out now. I feel like it's because the end of the year is coming. I've never understood, and I'm sure there's like a reason, but I've never understood why like musical artists always release their new albums like in the fall. Like I remember when I was like in middle school, like in the 7th grade, and I remember like noticing it and being like around like November, like around like this time or like end of October, I'm like, oh, this is when the radio gets good, girl, because all the new music comes out. You ever notice that? Like the music that comes out in the spring is always like but the music that comes out in the fall, girl, it's like deep, moody, bassy, like I love it. Okay, so this is my little technique with my lashes. If any of you are new here. Oh no, where's mine? Okay. This is my little technique, besties. Oh! Not that part. So I have my glue on my lashes. That was Duo eyelash glue, by the way. I take my Revlon eyelash curler and I do a little curl. Make sure you always curl before your eyeliner. And then I'm going to go in with Cinnabar by Maybelline. This is my eyeliner. Hold on. Ugh. Make sure I'm getting it like nice and close to the lashes. Okay, please don't do this weird zoom, the weird focus thing. Honestly, I'm going to leave this with no wing because I don't want it to cover up the work that we did with the eyeliner. Where is my mascara? I don't want to use this. This stuff is good. But this stuff, I was like still wiping it off like 3 days later. That's some staying power. Oh, girl, where did you go? There it is. My e.l.f. Lash It Loud. This is the stuff that I use. Make sure that when you use falsies that you wear a cheap eyelash mascara. Because it's hard to do this and talk. No, because why waste your expensive mascara if you're just gonna put on a lash? That doesn't make any sense. Do what you want, but I'm always here to save you a coin, bestie. I'm here to save you many coins. Wow, YouTube Live is like really slow today, girl. Okay. So you adjust the outer corner first, and then you stick down the inner corner. And with using my method, these actually look really good today. I've been like looking at these in my drawer for months and like, oh no, I ain't wearing those. Because I wore these once last summer. I did a live and it's like about like confidence tips and boy advice, or like all things girly and confidence tips. I have like on a pink top, and like I don't know what I was thinking that day, but I got carried away with the makeup, girl. I'll be the first to freaking admit it. I did way too much that day. These are looking a little crazy from a distance. When I'm looking in my mirror right here, they're looking a little crazy. We're gonna ignore that. Let's take out the other side. And these are called J Lash multi-pack. I got these at Burlington. These were $5. Can't beat it. Told you girls, I shop cheap. And again, this is what you always want to do with your eyelashes. You want to take them, hold them up to your eye, see? And then like, no one applies their lashes all the way in there. So don't even try that because it's literally just going to be painful. And every time you blink, they're going to poke you. So don't do that. Hold them up to your eye and then see how far they'll fit. So like this last track or two maybe needs to go. Just going to trim that off. And now we're going to reevaluate to see if they're still too long. You know what show I've been obsessed with lately? The Chrisleys. I think they're so funny. But you girls have heard me talk about this before, but like I feel like my family could be the next reality TV family. Like if you follow me on the Ghost app, like I've been posting like more and more family drama. And like I don't make things up. I don't lie ever. Like all that stuff that I put on there is real. Like I realized that when I was a kid. I'm like, my life is like a movie. And maybe everybody kind of feels like that, but like, people have told me before, they're like, girl, the drama is just like, it doesn't stop. And I'm like, I know. Like, I don't love the drama, but the drama loves me. And I don't know. I feel like my family could very much entertain America next. Because, like, also, like, y'all have only met, like, this many people, like, in my family. Like, I have a huge family. And, like, I would love y'all to be able to see, like, the people and the faces from the stories. It would make it, like, 20 times more entertaining. It's just, what am I doing? I did not even put my glue on my lashes yet. Too busy dreaming big. Okay. I'm gonna hold these up with my pliers. I just call them pliers. Lash applicators. I feel like pliers sounds better though. And then I'm just gonna curl them with my Revlon eyelash curler. Now they have a little bit of a curve. I'm gonna kind of like bend them back with my fingers so the curve isn't so crazy. But see, they have a little bit of a curve there. Get my lash glue. I used too close now. I'm sorry. That's the way, I like it, That's the way, I like it. This is Duo eyelash glue. But yeah, I know if I don't go live early enough, I miss all my UK baddies, so, hey girls, I meant to do a peace sign, but I'm holding this with my other finger. I need to start going live earlier so I can see my UK baddies. I feel like I've met more friends on here in the UK than like anywhere else, which is so cool. It makes me want to come over there. Like, it makes me want to go over there. Also, like, I think it would be super cool to be a dual citizen. I'd have to live over there for a year though. It's just like crazy to think about, like living in another country for a year. I don't know. It's a long time, but like not a long time. You know what I mean, girl? Okay. While these dry, I'm gonna take Maybelline Cinnabar, my favorite eyeliner. I talk about this every day. Sometimes I even wear this stuff as lip liner, honestly. Hey, Chris. I was talking about you the other day. Chris, have you ever been here when it's crazy? I was talking about that the other day. I was like, I have this friend on here named Chris, and like, Chris, maybe you do it on purpose. Like, do you only come like when it's chill, or like it just happens to be chill like when you come? Because normally, like when it's crazy, I was like, I have this friend Chris on here, and like, I was saying that like you're one of the only guys that I will like actually talk to on here because you're not weird like the other ones are. But like for this past like week, it has been like crazy here on live. And like so bad that like I've had to like shut off my iPad and not even look at the chat because it's just been insane. I was like, yeah, I have a friend Chris on here, and like he's really cool, but like he's only here when it's not crazy. Oh, you can't hear me? Okay. Volume off because you're eating. Okay. Well, let me know when your volume's back on. I'm from the UK. I find you very relaxing to listen to. Thank you. My friend, Turtley Lowfire, ASMR says that. She says that, she's like, these are so soothing. I was like, really? I was like, I feel like I'm kind of chaotic. I feel like I'm kind of like all over the place, but that's good. Cause like, I like ASMR. Like, not the eating ones though. That's just, But like what my friend Totally Lo-Fi does. Like I love ASMR like that. Like it help if you ever have problems like falling asleep or like feeling less anxious, girl, just watch some ASMR. It helps you so much. And I've always thought like the people that do it are like super nice and like I don't know like how caring of other people that they are to do that. You know what I mean? Because like some of the stuff you have to do for ASMR isn't always normal, you know. And like if people you know see you do it, like I don't know. I know that you can make a lot of money off of it though. So like you know, like they're laughing, but you're laughing all the way to the bank. So you win in the end. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that I can make content that is like soothing to people. That's a great compliment. Thank you so much for saying that. Okay, adjust the outer corner first. Now take the inner corner and just plop it into place. Trying to see if these are on right. When I come in, calmness follows. That's good. That's what makes you relaxing. It's like chaotic but relaxing ASMR, and the fact that it's unintentional ASMR makes it so much more relaxing as it's not forced but natural, and you're most welcome. That's funny. Unintentional ASMR, that's funny. Yeah, I've asked my friend, I'm like, do you think I could like be like I could guest star? And she said yes. We just haven't set it up yet. I'd have to travel over there. But yeah. Totally Lo-Fi ASMR is becoming like a huge YouTube account though, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy for her. So make sure y'all go subscribe to my girl. Dang, thanks for letting us know you're human. I would have never done that. Could have thought you were a fairy or something. What does that mean? With like having to like having to not watch the chat. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, Skimp. And I think I'm gonna put it on my inner corners. Let's see what it looked like. That's pretty. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's like not like glittery, but it's like just, I don't want to call it chalky, but it's like a cream. You see that? This look is like turning like very Victoria's Secret inspired. And if you've been like following me for some time, you've heard me talk about that before, that like Victoria's Secret makeup, like their makeup style was how I learned to do makeup. Like that was the very like foundation of my makeup education. Cause that was, sorry, I just got an email. I was like, who's emailing me? Anyways, yeah, it was a makeup style that was really easy for me to replicate when I first started doing makeup, and I found that like the way that their makeup looked on their models, it just like always looked really pretty. Like it never looked like it was too much. It always looked really pretty, very feminine. I'm gonna put some of this underneath my brow as well. And regardless of like the facial structure or skin tone of the model, it just flattered them. And so I really took an interest in that and like took it upon myself to like learn that makeup style like really well. And so for anybody who's a beginner at makeup, I really recommend that you learn how to do like Victoria's Secret style makeup. It's very natural, it's very easy to wear it for every day, and it's just techniques that are going to be flattering on everybody, you know? I like that like gradient. See that transition? I like that. Oh, I don't know if you girls could see this though, but this is where I put it. I put it like right here and right here. Ew, eye booger. Get out. An eye booger. Right there. Get out, get out, get out. There we go. I still haven't had the energy / felt well enough to like to do my nails, but I'm hoping that that day and time will come soon. Oh, this is Milk by NYX, by the way, and I just put this in my waterline. I'm feeling like I need to put some liner like in my inner corners. You had to change a little something. You changed your profile picture. That's funny. So you can blend in with the girls. I'm with you. Eating ASMR freaks me out. Yeah, have you ever been here though when it's been crazy? You should, I don't know, someday I hope that you see it when it's crazy and you can see the kind of stuff that people say, because like that's why, I don't know, that's why I don't normally talk to guys on here, because like they always have some kind of weird reason for like coming on here. Like they always want to like humble me or like say something creepy or weird. There's always some weird motivation. It's never like, hey, you're cool and I like watching you. It's always like some kind of weird motivation beyond that, and I'm not into that. Like I always tell you girls, you always have to, when you wear falsies, it's really important that you have a line that goes all the way to the corner of your eye, because see on this eye you can kind of see it, like it just makes the lash like stick out that much more, you know? And even though I did do that with the oh my gosh, please don't bleed. Even though I did do that with the soft eyeliner, the pencil eyeliner, it's not like the line isn't pronounced enough. And I find that like putting it there with liquid liner makes it look a lot better. It's just like a slight change, but like it helps, you know? Oh my gosh, the camera's doing that thing and I'm sorry. I need to stop like doing that. I need to like hold it down here or something. See? I completely understand. Some people just have a total lack of respect, understanding, empathy. Yeah, I think it's that, and I also think it's like little kids. I think it's like because this is a website, you know what I mean? Like it's an app, but it's a website, and like I feel like because you can access this from like anywhere, like other like IG or like the clock app like don't really work well from desktop, you know what I mean? But it's hard to like restrict someone's access to YouTube, and it's also like YouTube is like very educational because it's like a much bigger search engine. So I feel like there's a lot of like kids that get on here and like kind of say whatever. That's what I'm kind of realizing, because it was scaring me for a while because I was thinking that it was like actual grown people. But now that I've been doing it longer, I'm like, no, it's kids that like want to like say like stupid stuff and like get a reaction. So that makes me feel a little bit better, because they're, you know, they're kids. Like, come on. Okay. I'm gonna do my forehead now. You just got back from doing the dishes? I had another like bad day today with my COVID symptoms. Like I had shortness of breath. My problem is that I feel better after I sleep. Like I feel good when I wake up, but then I get excited and then I start moving around and then I don't feel well. And so, and also like if the humidity gets to over 50% in my house, that I can't handle that either. That like brings on the breathing problems. So then I have to use a dehumidifier. So, and that can go up from like people cooking, like people showering, stuff like that. So, and also, because y'all know that I live in a very small town and like access to healthcare like isn't easy here. And I feel like that's probably hard to understand like if you've lived in a major city or live in a major city. But like there isn't enough, it's like medically underserved is the proper determination for my county and my town. And I don't know, there's just, the medical system is kind of dysfunctional here. There's a lot of things that get, I don't know, that fly under the radar and don't get properly treated. And anyways, y'all know that I have really bad asthma and I take Trelegy, and you can get Trelegy in 2 different strengths. You can get it in 100 and you can get it in 200. And I've been taking the 200 because I have really bad asthma and it works, like it helps. But I got my refill and I didn't unpack. I'm learning that going to the pharmacy here is like going to McDonald's or like going to Chick-fil-A or whatever. Like you need to like open the bag when you're still in the drive-thru and like make sure they gave you what they were supposed to, because a lot of times they can give you the wrong thing completely and then you don't find out till you get home, or worse, you open it and you're like, wait a minute, this is not the right thing. Or worse, you take it without even looking, which is stupid. But anyways, which is dangerous as you're dealing with medication. But anyway, so I did the stupid thing of like not looking at, like opening the bag and looking at what they gave me. Just, and I saw the because it comes in a square box. I saw that and I was like, oh, it's my Trelegy. And I got home and I still had my old box of Trelegy that I was using, and I finished it on like Sunday, and then I opened the new one and I was like, this is not the Trelegy that I use. This is the weaker one. And I've just been taking it anyways, and it doesn't work because it's not the right medication. So, I don't know. I had to call the doctor today and was like, I'd appreciate your immediate attention to this matter because I can't breathe. So, hopefully I get the right stuff soon. So, that could also be like what gave me shortness of breath today. So, yeah. No more creeps 2025. I don't do flirtation or romantical activities on here. I've said that over and over again. I don't do it. I won't do it. No more creeps 2025. It's not what I'm about. Where them fans at? Really sorry to hear about your COVID symptoms. My cousin has long COVID and coughs up blood. Yep. Really hope your symptoms clear up soon. Thank you. Yeah, I do too. I do too. And I've been like procrastinating doing my PT because like the PT like is supposed to help me get better, but like it's so painful. Like they want me to ride an exercise bike for 2 minutes, and I have one of those in my house. But like I know it's gonna make me feel like crap. Like I just know. Like I am not gonna feel well after I finish that. Like it's gonna make me cough, it's gonna give me shortness of breath, like it's not gonna be good. So that was my Stay All Night Microphone Setting Spray by e.l.f. By the way, girls. It'll be worth it in the long run. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just scared. Like, what if I don't get better? You know what I mean? Like, what if it doesn't work? You know? Like, I don't know. Like, what if this is not like I don't know. What if it's not fixable? Like, what if, like, this is the new normal for me? You know? It's scary. I feel like I'm back in 2020. I really do. And, like, I typed in long COVID on, I don't know if I want to even admit this, but I typed in long COVID on the clock app, and then I started seeing like videos of people that like lost one of their eyeballs and who were like in wheelchairs, and I was like so freaked out and so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't look at this. I cannot look at this, because I'm gonna start crying and I'm gonna have a meltdown. So. But yeah, like, but like, on a positive note, I think that I was doing really well, like, when I was live streaming every day, and like, this is an activity that I can handle. This is something that I feel like I'm good at, and like, it's something that I can do, you know what I mean? So like, I should do it. And instead of like focusing on the things that I can't do, like, I need to focus on what I can do, which is this. So that's what I'll be doing. So I hope that you want to see more of me, because that's what you're gonna get. But like, it's funny because like with the YouTube algorithm, like, you have to go live every day, and like, you cannot stop. Like, you have to go on every day, because like, I feel like when you get out of the mix, it messes it up. If you know what like, I don't know. Like, if you watch my views, like, my views will go like up, 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 and then if I like miss a day, they go down. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, this is my Wet n Wild pencil in the shade Taupe, by the way. Also, like, I was watching back my live stream from yesterday, and am I doing that thing again? No, I'm not. Okay, good. I was watching my live stream back from yesterday, and at the beginning of the live stream, I was like talking about like what I was gonna do, which was like blow dry my hair and shave my face. And I was like, or maybe it was like towards the middle of the video, and I was like showing you how I was shaving my face. And I was like, I've been wanting to show you girls this for a long time, talking about shaving my face. And like, I kept like, I said it like several times because I was trying to think of what I meant to say next. And then I said, I've been wanting to show you this, you know, how I do my makeup. And I was like, that's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was how I shave my face. But like, the words came out as how I do my makeup. So I don't know if that was just like human error that could have happened anytime, or that was COVID, but the answer that I would like is human error. So we're gonna go with that was because of human error. But that was kind of scary to see, you know? Because like, I don't notice like when I do it, and like, I notice that I do it. Oh, I do it when I write things too now. Like, and again, like, I know that like, when people go through something, it's like when people like think that they're having a senior moment, but they're only 40 years old. You know what I mean? Like, unless you have something like Alzheimer's, it's scientifically impossible for you to have cognitive decline unless you have Alzheimer's or a stroke or something like that. But people at the age of 40, when they forget something, they attribute it to their old age, versus when they forgot something at 16, it's just because they're human and they forgot something. You know what I mean? So like, I don't want to be like hypersensitive to everything just because I've had COVID. You know what I mean? Like, I could have easily made a mistake like that had I not have COVID, or before I had COVID. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But the other thing that I did, this is my e.l.f. brow lift, by the way. Y'all know that I love just a natural brow. I don't like crazy eyebrows. Nothing will mess up your makeup more like crazy eyebrows, girl. But this is how I use this stuff. I feel like people use this stuff way too much. I literally press it in there once, and that's it. That's all you need. You need like one little dab per brow. You know what they say, I dabble do ya. And then I'm very light. with the way I put it on. You just want like a very feminine, like groomed eyebrow. You just want it to stick down. See that? That's all you need. And the same thing for the other side. And I just brush it through the brow. Very soft, natural. That's what we want. But yeah, let me tell you what the other thing I did was, so it happens when I'm like writing stuff and like I write a lot of captions for for the clock app and the ghost app, and what did I write? I wrote a caption about, because there's that song that goes around every year for spooky season called na 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 na, somebody's watching me, that one. And I made it about like my cat. Like I was like, if you're a pet parent, spooky season's never over. And like I put a video of me like sitting on the bed, and then the cat is right behind me, and he's always watching me because he is. But when I didn't even realize this before I posted it again. But then I went back like a day later to check my views and whatever, and I saw that I had written spooky season like with 3 O's instead of spooky season. And like I'm a good speller. Like when I was in elementary school, I was in the spelling bee. Okay, I am a good speller. So like misspelling things is not like a normal thing for me, and that's something that I would have definitely caught. But I don't know. Maybe I was tired when I was writing it, and maybe it was COVID making my brain foggy. Girl, I don't know. But that's what happened. Some tips are don't look at other people who've gone through it, because everyone is and almost always will be different. So it's better to not see that, period. Yeah, no, it's not good for my mental health to see that, so I'm not going to look anymore. You're absolutely right. Your brain will push those thoughts back since you're focused on better. Just my opinion, by the way. Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know who you're talking about. Who are you talking about? No More Creeps 2025. Like It the Clown. Okay. I look like a lot of people, but It the Clown, I don't see it. I don't see it. There used to be someone who would come on here. Chris probably remembers. There used to be someone who would come on here when I first started going live. This is my Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent setting powder, by the way. There used to be someone who could come on here when I first started going live, and he would say, what would he say? He'd say like, you look like Michael Jordan. You look like Michael Jordan. Yeah, it was Michael Jordan. I was gonna say, was it Shaq? But no, it was Michael Jordan. No, LeBron James. They're like, did anyone ever tell you look like LeBron James? And I was like, LeBron James? Okay. Some things are just so like off and like out of pocket that it's like, okay. You look nothing like it. Not the LeBron James. I know. I know, that's what I mean, is like the more I do this, the more I'm like, no, like these are like little kids on here. Like I'm talking like little kids. Just saying anything. Trying to get a reaction. Plus added entertainment. Yeah, exactly. So this is my Wet n Wild Mega Glow palette. I'm going to take the darker color. I've got Thriller going through my head. Hi, CJ. No, CG. CG. Hey. Hey, girl. I'm just gonna put this. The funny thing about contour is if you like place it on top of your cheekbones, see that? That's a good contour placement. It'll end up in the right place. But if you place it down too low, it's gonna drag down your face and it's not gonna do what you want it to do. Cause this is the Okay, now I'm gonna do my nose contour. I've really been loving doing nose contour lately, actually. I like my new technique. I've been putting it like around the end of my nose. And then I kind of work my way up the sides. I also have seen it where people take their contour and they like connect it to their crease shade in their eyeshadow, but we're not going to do that today. We're not going to do that today. Hi, Miss McKit. Figure out what petty and irrelevant things they're trying to come up with. No, Chris, you have to come in here when it's crazy. It'll happen so fast that like you won't even be able to like comprehend or respond to the messages. Like it gets crazy. But when it gets crazy, like it is good for my channel. Like it's very good for my channel. But depending on what's being said, it's not always good for my mental health, so that's why I don't look. Sometimes it's just better to just not look. Like we were talking about with the whole COVID symptom thing. Sometimes it's just better to just not look. You don't need to know everything. That's what I'm also learning too. As I get older, I'm learning that some things I literally don't want to know. And there's some things that literally are very scary and disturbing, and I literally don't need to know them because they don't help me at all, and it's not something I can control, so I don't need to bother knowing it. You know what I mean? I am gonna take this brush and then I'm gonna take this Heartbreakers palette by Makeup Revolution, and then I'm gonna do my little exclamation point on my nose. Wait, I need to, I wanna, did I don't know. I wanted to make that like little like shadow on the bridge of my nose, but I don't know, girl, I don't know. I don't know where my brush went. Oh well, we're just not gonna do that today, I guess. It's just not in my DNA to be crazy. I'm just a calm person who brings thy vibes. Love it. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna dust this off. Miss Kit said, you make it look easy, but for me it is not. Girl, if you practice this every day, you'll get good at it. That's what I always tell people. Like, makeup is practice. It's not talent. It's practice. I really like this highlight placement. Like, look at that. It's like such a straight line. I love it. Maybe we need to make it a little, I don't know. I like that. Okay. Now we're gonna do, let's do some fake freckles. I kind of want to do a little bit of a different technique because I kind of feel like the ones that I've been doing are kind of dark. Oh, this one's the taupe brown pencil. I don't want the taupe one. I want the, I have another one that's like I have another one that's the wrong shade for me, and I literally kept it to do fake freckles, but I can't find it. Maybe I should just use my eyeliner. It doesn't like hurt my feelings. It's just like, I don't know, like annoying. And it's like stuff that, like, again, it's not good for my brain. So like, why do I want to expend energy on it? You know what I mean? Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Okay. Okay, maybe if you do it like that, it doesn't look bad. Like twist it a little bit. Oh, I don't know, girl. That one looks kind of crazy. I don't know about this. This looks weird. I love the way that Leah Halton wears hers. Like, hers always look like perfect. They look so natural. And I feel like mine always look like dots. And I don't like that. There's like a big black thing right there. But also, like, freckles vary in shape and size. So maybe if I do this and then I go in with the other one, it'll look like better. You know what I mean? This really helps, like, emphasize nose contour, by the way. That's why I'm doing them. Okay. Yeah, Chris, you're right. I don't know, some things are like blatantly like disrespectful or insulting. Like someone I don't know, someone came on here and like sent me a super chat, but they also called me like a derogatory slur for a woman, and like what I normally do is I normally say like, oh, like send me a super chat for a shout out. But from what was said to me, I was like, yeah, I'm not giving that person a shout out. But yeah, just like that is kind of like, you know, it made me uncomfortable. Where is my little brow pencil that I always use? I'm gonna be mad because I already put those dots on my nose, and I could have just left my nose alone, but I didn't. I didn't leave it alone. I put the dots there, and now I need the other thing to make the other dots. Girl, I'm going crazy. There it is. Thank God. Just summarizing, yes, period. Oh well, free money for you and less for them. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with the little freckles. I like this like line across the bridge of the nose because it makes like the nose look like more like a, I don't know, like it has a like button, and I don't know, I just like it. That's what I've been into lately. There's something so like warm and like teddy bear like about fake freckles, and I just think they're so cute. When they first started the trend, I was like, oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Like, people are putting freckles on their nose? That's weird. I'm gonna put a couple in the center of my nose to kind of like blend it out. I keep saying this, but like I want to get one of those freckle pens. So it'd make this faster. I've also seen some girls like spray the freckles like at their face, like spray like it like it shoots it at your face so fast, and like, but you can't really control like where the spray goes, but it is faster. I'll give him that. It is a lot faster to do it that way. Okay. Got our freckles on. Still want more like right here. Cause I like the button nose look. I don't know. Did I just mess it up? I don't know. I'm gonna like kind of put a little bit of my foundation over it to make it look more natural. Okay, thanks, Chris. Good to see you. I've got tape and crayon within my mind. Also, what blush do I want to wear today? There's CoverGirl Cheekers in classic pink. Let's go for it, girl. This blush, I kind of go through stages where I don't wear it, but like she really is the perfect pink. I'm gonna put some of this on the end of my nose. It just kind of like, I don't know, adds to that like teddy bear vibe. It's like the best way I can describe it. Like that like warm, toasty, like cutesy kind of glow that like the freckles like plus the blush placement like gives. I don't know. This is Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring. The system scammed me. What do you mean the system scammed you? I thought you were gonna go get a shower. Don't let the system scam you when you're not having a shower. It's important to shower. Anybody who tells you that you don't need a shower every day doesn't want you to go very far in life. Showering every day is a good idea. And you need to wear deodorant. I know people who think that deodorant doesn't work, and I'm telling you that because I feel like we're in a situation where we can kind of talk, like, we can talk about things that people can't talk about easily in real life, and that is one of them. Shower and deodorant in that order are good. So shower, if you're gonna shower at night, shower, then deodorant, and then when you get up in the morning, deodorant again. Okay? Okay. I'm just telling y'all because I care about you. I love you like a friend loves a friend. It didn't go through? Oh, thank you. Thank you for that, Chris. What happened? Well, thank you for the super chat. Kind deeds never go unpunished. No more creeps 2025. Just because this is more chill stream doesn't mean the sheriff ain't in town. Okay, besties, this is going to be the finished look for today. This is the makeup, this is the jewelry, this is the hair. It's still the same from my blowout yesterday, and as you can see, all the dry shampoo is absorbed, just like I said it would be yesterday, for those of y'all who came yesterday. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Another one of these live streams. I hope that y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will be back on here tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for the support. Bye.